Welcome to ZOE Game Night, everybody. I'm James Durham. I'm going to be one of your 3 GMs this evening. One of your 3 GMs, you say?
But I know that's weird.
There's
literally only 3 of us here, James.
Uh-huh.
I guess that means we're all the GM.
All right, man. Damn.
A tale of 3 GMs. You're going to enjoy this one. This is a little special edition episode we prepared for you. As you can see, there is a store open, so, if you decide that you want somebody in particular to be the current person GMing, you can make that happen. Or if you want one of us to be able to steal it whenever we so choose, you can do that. Otherwise, we're just going to kind of rotate this around as we go through. And this just isn't any kind of combination GMing. No, it's a very special one. And I believe that the title we have will explain things pretty well.
Yeah. So the way we're gonna work this, so you're not just switching from one thing to another. We're not all technically playing the same game. I mean, we're playing the same game.
We're doing that.
Right. We're all playing right now the same game. But all of us as game masters have a different vision for what this particular adventure should be. So we kind of drew straws ahead of time, and we each have our own genre. So James will be running the action movie kind of adventure. I'm running more of a horror comedy, and Ethan, now a man, is going.
I'm
to,
now a man.
Now a man is going to be running a space opera adventure, and we're just going to see how that all works. If nobody switches up GMs, we could just stay in action movie mode all night. You never know.
Thanks, Pax.
It's true.
What day is it? 2 days ago.
And so let's go ahead and present the title, and I think we should present it in individual format, each adding our piece to it. So if you'd begin for us, the title of today's episode is
Astral Tide.
Dracula Beach Party 2.
Fire on the Sea. Breathe it in. Breathe it in.
Breathe it in, man.
It smells like all the layers I'm wearing.
That's gotta be warm.
Oh, it is. That's a real flannel under here, too.
And we are going to be using Savage Worlds for today's game system.
I've never run Savage World, so this should be fun for me.
I think you'll do well.
You played enough under both of us. You can fake it just fine.
Made that sound weird.
Yep.
So before we actually begin what's going on in the adventure, we're going to take a minute and talk about the characters we're going to be playing. Because while the GM style and GM will be changing rapidly through the night, the characters will remain essentially the same. I'm going to give a little walkthrough of who you're playing.
How much information am I supposed to give?
Oh, not too much.
As much as they need to understand who you are for the story to begin.
My character's name, as far as they are concerned, is Serge, spelled S-E-R-J, like the real name.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to convince me.
I've already convinced you.
I'm with
it's
you.
Fine. And I will be hiring on these two for transport and protection to a place.
A place to do a thing.
To do a thing.
All right. I'm going to be playing the security person who is helping you get the thing to the place.
You're my muscle.
Agent Jake Kokomo.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to be RDK. That's K with a C. Don't make the mistake. I fly the plane. I don't ask questions.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's begin our story, which starts somewhere in the South China Sea in extreme weather conditions as a plane struggles to keep in the air.
Well, thankfully, the GM is the pilot, so we're good for a minute.
And it's at that moment that a lightning bolt strikes one of the engines, blowing it completely out.
You see what you did?
Yeah, no. So if it goes wrong,
And the
it's
plane begins to shake and vibrate. Smoke coming from one of its motors.
So you can handle this, right?
Don't worry, man. I got like 7 successful crash landings, dude. It's cool.
Do we have any rope on the plane?
I'm not aware. Do you have any rope on the plane?
Do we have any rope on the plane?
There's all kinds of stuff. Just don't go in my bedroom, which is behind where the tarp's hanging in back. I know it's not really a room, but the tarp is the wall.
Noted. Are we crashing?
Oh yeah, we're totally gonna crash, dude.
We're super crashing. Tie this up. I'm gonna look for rope.
Give me a notice check, please.
That's one of the big ones.
Lucky you.
Just throw them all over the place. We're looking at a 4.
That is good enough. You find some rope. It is of questionable quality. It's a little old.
I'll do give it a solid tug. We'll do a little tug of war just to check. Hold this. Excuse me, I got my mask on, my scarf. Do a tug? How's the rope holding?
Do we have time for a tug before the plane crashes?
Not really. We're getting
All right.
pretty close to the water, guys.
Hold this. I am tying the rope around my waist and moving towards the emergency exit.
You know it's a duck plane, right, dude? We can land in the water. It's the crash land thing, you know? Right? Yeah.
I know a lot about
I'm
planes.
going to brace myself.
Okay, yeah, you might want to hang on to something.
I'll
And the
hang on to
plane
him.
hits the water. And it is a duck plane, so it is meant to land in the water. It is not meant to land in open ocean in large swells, well, at the rate of velocity that it was traveling.
Uh-oh.
The impact spikes the plane up into the air and then back down, one of its wings entirely submerged, and as it lists on its side, it begins to sink towards the bottom of the ocean.
Can you swim? I can't swim.
There's a raft in the back. You might want to inflate it.
I'm on it.
I'm
To the
gonna
raft.
get some stuff here. I got a couple of keepsakes.
Move it!
I've got my briefcase.
I don't care.
I paid you to care about the briefcase.
We're going to die now.
I'll die. Maybe without the briefcase.
I inflate a raft. Let's get this going.
The raft inflates and you climb aboard it, and in the nasty storm-tossed weather, you're out, pouring rain upon you, and watch the last of the plane sink below the waves. Man, that was my house. That sucks.
Is that concerning? That
Yes.
that was his house?
It's concerning that we're in the ocean.
I figured out that much. Well,
It's shouldn't be your only concern. I mean, we're nowhere near any shipping lanes, and like thousands of miles from anywhere.
That is great news.
we should go somewhere.
Uh,
Are there oars?
there's a couple of paddles, but where, dude?
That's just afloat right now.
And eventually it gets dark, and the night passes, and as the sun's rising, Arthur is totally passed out when the sun rises.
Don't worry. We'll eat him first.
You can see
Oh, I'll be fine.
what has to be an island in the distance.
And now we have a direction. Now is when it's appropriate
Would
to
you like
paddle.
one of these oars? I understand paddling together is a bonding experience.
That may very well be true. Hey, Artie, you got a lot of friends?
2 friends.
I guess.
Look,
Maybe.
a bonding experience.
A bonding experience.
Oh, I don't paddle, dude.
Yeah, me.
Give me the. All right.
I fly the plane, dude.
The plane is gone, dude.
I know.
Now what do I do, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
I can
boy.
take both of the paddles if that would make you more comfortable.
I don't think it works that way, dude.
I've got about this much wingspan.
Yeah, I'm not seeing that happening.
This is a big raft.
We'll just paddle on both sides. It'll
Okay.
be fine.
All right, dude. Oh, dude, you guys see there's an island over there?
Yeah, we're going that way.
Hence the
Artie.
paddles.
Oh. Oh, cool. All right.
You
all
were
right.
asleep.
Yes, you were.
Oh, yeah? What?
Nothing.
And about an hour or so later, you reach the beach of this island. And it gets larger and larger as you are approaching. It is not just some little fly speck out in the middle of the ocean. It's seemingly decent size.
A full-on landmass.
A full landmass.
This is nice.
Very interesting.
Not bad, not bad. Maybe we can get some water or something.
Yeah. Cool. Let's do that.
Water's good. I'm going to look for vegetables or fruits.
Oh, dude, we can find that along the way, dude. I
Very
took a
good.
survival course once, man.
Good, because I have no idea what I'm doing out here.
You look for the vegetables or fruits.
Oh, I was trying to bang this chick at Berkeley.
This seems unsurprising. Is it unsurprising?
It's unsurprising.
This is very unsurprising.
Yeah, a long story, man. It didn't work out.
That also unsurprising.
Very, yes.
And in a short time, Artie's able to help find you guys some tropical fruit and a stream of fresh water that's pouring down from somewhere higher in elevation on the.
Damn,
island.
Artie, you know your stuff.
Well, you know, she was into the whole like outdoor thing, so I had to pay attention so I could.
Excuse me, I'm
slide
taking
my way
some
into
of
second
these.
base.
What does that
You're
mean?
still super gross.
I would like to open my briefcase at a very convenient angle from the camera so nobody can tell what's inside, and use my repair tool to try, or my repair skill to try and rig up like a potato battery with these fruits.
Give me a repair roll.
All right. That's gonna be, well, that one blows up. That also blows up again. 13 for the fruit battery.
Whoa, dude! I saw that. I'm like, Mr. Wizard. That's awesome.
It's pretty cool. I stick it under my big, long
Mr. Wizard
overcoat,
didn't do that though.
Yeah, that's some American Pie shit right there.
and then I just sit down.
I don't think I want to know what he's doing.
Maybe warming it up. Either way, I'm totally creeped by it.
Yeah, I'm out.
All right, so we got food, we got water, and you handled that in under an hour.
We should set ourselves up something, you know, because, you know, no one's going to come looking for us because I didn't, you know, chart the course because, well, you know.
I did request that specifically.
Shit.
You don't have a transponder on your black box?
I think we lost the black box. Was
No
this
way,
a joke?
man.
No. No, he's crazy.
I'm concerned.
You keep saying things like that. I'm not sure if you really are.
I'm figuring it out.
That's fair. Well, maybe there's civilization on this island.
Well, that storm front, man, it's still out there. I think maybe we should build ourselves a shelter.
Well, you seem to be the nature guy. I'm absolutely going to listen to you. I'll start getting those palm fronds ready for thatching.
For now he is a man and the GM. Hashtag swap to Ethan please.
Oh, God.
Alright, taking this shit.
Oh, no,
taking
don't
these.
move. Just
No,
same
no, no,
spots.
that's right. I don't have to go anywhere.
You don't have to go anywhere.
I got my spot. So you're trying to make some shelter shenanigans happen.
That's correct. I'm gathering palm fronds for roof thatching.
All right.
I do not know how to weave.
I do.
Can I get a survival check from each of you?
What is that based on if you do not have the skill?
Or climbing, I think would
Smarts.
also be.
Oh, athletics? I've got.
Yeah, I think athletics could work because as much as anything else, you're getting up there to get them.
Oh yeah, I'm a good climber.
I got a 7 on my survival.
That's great. Assuming we can get you the materials, they're going to be so nice.
I got a 6.
That'll do it. The two of you, without Serge's help, just sitting with the potato battery, are pretty quickly able to put together a relatively rudimentary but seemingly sturdy shelter.
I don't like to pry, dude, but that's weird. I just want you to know.
It's good for me.
And for the record, that was technically not a question. I don't ask questions.
You don't ask questions about work. If you don't ask questions, you don't get information, sir. So you're Artie, right? Artie K with a C.
With a C, yeah. You got it, man. All right.
I'm exfoliating.
Okay.
No, you're not.
I don't know what that means, man.
Have you ever exfoliated before?
Yes.
I think I did once with these 2 girls in France.
Does that sound correct?
That does sound correct.
Interesting.
I mean, there's a lot of exfoliation, I imagine.
I'm detoxing from all of the
Oh,
liquor.
yeah, man. I get
the
that.
liquor.
I had to do that after a Jimmy Buffett concert.
What is your
once.
favorite of the liquor?
Whiskas.
I also like whiskers. Something doesn't seem off about him, Artie. You wouldn't notice. I don't know why I'm asking you. Here I am, all alone on this island.
I'm
with
from
2 other
Croatia.
people. No, you are not. I speak Croatian.
Do it.
It's on my character sheet, bro.
Oh, you did it. I'm gonna take the hat off for a second. Alrighty. Moving on, the storm starts to continue to roll in the direction it was, which is very plot conveniently towards the island, of course. It's the only place it was ever gonna go. And after a minute of hunkering down and trying to keep busy, does anybody attempt to fall asleep?
Nah, man. I don't know how long we're going to be here. I better get some stuff ready so I can maybe start doing some fishing in the next couple of days.
I
before that
absolutely
storm
attempt to
hits.
get some sleep.
Very
Because
good.
my only 2 other options are talking to the weird guy with the mask on or Artie K with a C.
I'm going to make myself a spear for fishing, man.
Could you
Great.
make me a gun for hunting?
No, but I brought 2.
That's great news.
That's great news.
I had a 38 in my duffel bag that I didn't grab because I had to inflate a raft to save everybody's life.
You should have brought your bag.
I should have brought my bag.
Oh, having a gun make you feel better, dude?
No, I'll be all right.
Are you sure?
How many guns do you have?
Just the 2, man. I mean, I had more, but they were at my house.
I only brought 1.
Everybody has guns?
It's an antique.
Well, yeah, I always carry this.
Son of a bitch.
I'm going to make an assumption and say that
Look,
showing
man.
you my firearm would be impolite.
When
Yes.
you dated as many women as I have, you gotta carry a gun everywhere.
That one is true.
Even if the number is 2.
In
All right.
Albuquerque, where I am from.
So, are we talking about like a signal fire situation to get off this island?
Well,
And-
somebody'd have to be around to see it. Now, contrary to common belief, man, you don't signal with fires, you signal with the smoke.
No, I knew that. I knew that.
Yeah, man. Little
would-
known fact.
That's a very well-known fact. They're called smoke signals.
I would assume it wouldn't do all too well with the storm currently overhead.
No, too wet.
No way, man, and it's no coincidence. I'm telling you. Plane going down, uncharted island, weird storm. Aliens, dude.
Really?
Aliens.
It's definitely not aliens.
I'm telling you. Aliens.
Definitely not aliens.
I've been abducted
I knew it.
13 times.
I knew it.
13 times, I'm telling you, man.
Yes. No. No, you have not.
Aliens.
Flooding problems at home? I know a guy. Hashtag GM Steel Christian.
Thank you. You'll be using that
Write
sometime.
that
Deal,
down.
you can put that in your pocket.
I got it.
Yeah. So, you mentioned something about a spear.
Yeah, I gotta make a spear, for some fishing. It's gonna, we might be here a little while.
Yes.
I don't know. We should probably search the island.
Oh, totally. We should search the island, but not while that storm.
Not while the storm is going on.
Not with the storm.
So I figure maybe you get some rest. I'll make a spear, and then I'll get some rest, and you can finish exfoliating.
I will lay down
He's
for...
clearly using the fruit as a battery of some kind.
That wouldn't make any sense.
No, it wouldn't. You're a weirdo. I've accepted that. It's cool, man.
I like the tingle.
Kinky. Well, good night.
I'm going to lay down for an indeterminate amount of hours.
All right, cool.
So as these two try to ignore each other while you're off making a fishing spear, I'd love if you could make me a survival check to do that. Or repair if it's better for some reason. But I wouldn't assume so.
I've got
Given
an
the-
8 on my survival check.
That's gonna be good with a raise. You end up finding a really, really sturdy piece of wood and finding a relatively sharp rock you can either shave it down with or use as a head.
Well, I've got a knife. Just no gun.
It's true.
I didn't bring a knife, dude.
And during the amount of time you're out looking, you hear, just barely over the sounds of the storm, a light whirring somewhere in the distance. Relatively high-pitched.
Dude. There's gotta be aliens on this island. I better tell the others. Dudes, wake up!
What?
Dude, I heard something, like not normal for an island in the middle of the ocean, something.
Like aliens? Was it aliens, Artie?
Oh, I don't know. I think so, but I heard the high-pitched whirring noise, man. I'm thinking aliens, but
Could you make the sound? This is confirmed.
Is it like a wolf? Is that a wolf?
No.
Coyote?
I'm not very good at noises, dude. Come on, man.
We should look around, find out where it's coming from, and stay far away most likely. But I
Okay.
don't feel like either of you, specifically you,
What?
have that MO.
Oh, come on, man.
Him?
It's a lot easier for you than it is for me. I gotta get a sense of direction. There we go.
You're the one with the problem.
You're the one with the problem. You know the direction it came from.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, I'll take that gun now if you got one.
Here you go, man.
What is it?
Glock 9mm, baby. Great.
Interesting.
What are strange human weapons?
That seems like a perfectly normal human weapon.
Come on, let's go.
So it's gonna take a minute to get there, and you're, traveling through the muck and the underbrush of this stormy forest. This jungly situation you find yourselves in. And eventually,
Check it out. It's a poison frog.
it's super for sure a poison frog.
Give you $10 if you lick it. No, I'm kidding. I don't
I
have
will
10
give you
bucks.
20 American dollars to not lick it.
You're
As you
on.
can see, I am a real American party boy.
Wait. Yeah, I'll take you $20, man.
I don't know. That accent is distinctly data.
I mean, there's something weird there, but $20 is $20, man.
$20.
Thank
is
you.
$20.
You know, we're never gonna see civilization again. That money is basically worthless.
You don't know that, dude.
I didn't want him to lick the frog. I think it would be bad for him.
It would. It's a poison frog. He knows not to lick it. He wouldn't have licked it anyway.
I think.
Oh,
he
I don't
would
know.
have.
You give me enough money, I might.
And he wouldn't ask questions. That's how he does business.
Point.
All right. Where's this whirring sound coming from?
You sound like you're close. Do you want to keep approaching?
Yes.
Or do you want to try and stay quiet close to the underbrush? How do you want to take this?
I'm gonna make sure that I see this coyote or alien up close.
Okay.
But I will stealth.
I'm gonna let him take the lead and try this stealth thing behind him.
Go ahead and roll for it. We'll all do it.
It'll be great.
It's gonna be so good.
Ooh. The android's really good at stealth.
Doing all right.
Weirdo.
I got a 13, man.
I got a 3.
I got
for my,
a 5.
for my android. So you two are fine. You both notice that
As you
Surge-
can see, I am very good at stealth.
I have not stepped on a single twig this entire time. I feel like that was a bad choice.
It might have been. It's fine. Probably nothing.
And at this point, you hear the whirring sound rapidly getting closer and louder. It sounds, now that you're this close, like small propellers, probably.
Oh, like a drone? Maybe.
You can't see it yet.
I'll make sure I can.
It is seemingly approaching.
You think it's dangerous, man?
Yeah.
I chamber around in my shotgun.
Stealthy.
It is not stealthy.
Surge has kind of like pulled their overcoat back and they've got their hand on their hip, but it's dark, so. You know. Ooh.
Get him, Surge.
That's the intention.
They may be friendly. We don't know.
They could be friendly. And through, I'm gonna grab these cards and start shuffling them.
For no reason at all.
For absolutely no reason. I'm not telegraphing anything. Is that all of them? No. That is all. And through the brush up above, you can see relatively clearly what seems to be some kind of black and red flying object. It looks like it's kind of stylized like a large bat's head, just swooping through the trees directly at you. And
It's definitely like metallic though. Like not.
It's
not furry and squishy.
it's matte. Whatever it is
It's
matte
got a paint
and
job.
smooth.
right.
Yeah.
It's got a good paint job.
I would like everybody to take one of these as we get into an altercation. This one's for the spookum, and this one's for me. So, you have a Jack. You're gonna go first, followed by Jake Kokomo,
Kokomo.
followed by Surge, followed by the bat head thing.
You're not getting me and proving me again, you sons of bitches!
Take a shot.
I've got an 8 with a shotgun.
I mean, we both know that's gonna do it.
Are they within 12, 24, or 48?
At this point, they're within 12 meters. The jungle's pretty dense, so you can only see them this clearly now that they're.
Within a few few hectares of us.
Yeah.
Got it.
Roll for damage.
And I got a raise because of my hit. So
Yep.
10 total points of damage.
10 total points of damage is going to blast through that toughness with just enough for the raise, and you shoot this thing out of the sky.
Ha!
Sparks fly as this thing suddenly bursts into flames and careens into the jungle floor.
Damn, that was loud.
And all of the sounds that you hadn't noticed before behind the storm go silent, and it's just the three of us and the rumbling of the thunder in the sky.
I feel like that might have been a bad idea.
Hey Christian, you want hot swap DMs? Because it feels like it's been around 15 minutes. It's been a minute.
Well, I've got a steel that I haven't used.
You do
yet.
have a
Hold on.
steal you haven't used.
Keep running, bro.
Alright, I'll keep running. I didn't know how we wanted to time it. Well,
No worries.
these are all lame. So I'm gonna take them back.
Shotguns are awful. And awesome.
And loud.
This is very bad.
What is that? What?
Let's find it. Let's take a look at it. Maybe one of them little aliens is on board it.
Is this really aliens?
Super definitely not aliens.
Telling you, man.
Why, when you say that, does it sound like you mean definitely super aliens?
I am a notoriously bad liar.
I can't understand why. What is this thing?
Let's go check it out.
As you approach it and go to inspect, you can tell it does look like a stylized bat head in 3D space, probably around, 2 by yay.
So it's like as big as a bread box.
Yeah, a little chunkier than a bread box.
I love that.
I look for like the little cockpit where the alien was piloting it would have sat.
There seems to be some kind of access hatch at where the nape of the neck would be if it had a neck.
Nah, no
It's
seat.
circuitry, and there's some kind of like
Damn.
there's some kind of transparent tubes flowing through it, and you can tell that they're transparent with something flowing through it because there are occasional bubbles in a viscous red fluid.
Whoa. Dude.
Are there cameras on the front?
Looks to be some kind of
Some type of optic system?
yeah, where the eyes you would expect to be are. There
Man,
are
this ain't aliens, this is Radio Shack.
some sort of robot eyes or whatever.
Hey, I'm gonna go in there and cut one of the little tubes.
It starts spurting everywhere. Tastes metallic, kind of coppery.
That's blood.
No way, dude. Radio Shack doesn't sell blood.
No, they do not. All right. Well, this has cameras, so that means whoever was running this thing knows right where we are. We should move.
That
Oh,
sounds
yeah.
like a very good idea.
That's a good idea, dude.
And maybe a little further inland.
Oh
Better
man,
than
a
back on-
shelter. Oh,
Either it will be there, or it wouldn't have helped.
damn.
I'm sorry. You want to take it with us?
No.
Trudging through the wilderness,
Try to keep the low pro.
keeping that low profile. I'm gonna get all of us to do stealth checks again. After my supreme beat.
Everybody be quiet.
Holy.
I got a 4 on it. I didn't screw it up.
Anybody see what that was? 3. So 15.
I got a 7.
I also got a 7. So our 3 protagonists seem to keep a relatively low profile and start to trudge through.
I'm keeping my eye in the sky for more of those alien, Radio Shack things. Fucking Radio Shack.
And as we push forward, there seems to be a clearing and an opening and some kind of platform, relatively large, raised up above the jungle floor, with just a few lights, largely red. There's a few blue, a few yellow.
That's a landing pad, dude.
It looks to be something like a landing pad.
You're 100% right. That looks like a landing pad, but at a disco.
Well, you know, I know how to fly. I see landing pads all the time.
You have yet to prove that to me, Artie.
I'm personally not convinced. I've flown with you once, and you have crashed once, and that is a 0% batting average. Did I use that term correctly?
That is 100% right, man.
I
You're
have a
really on top of this.
100% batting average for batting average.
Well, for using batting average analogies. Have you tried any other baseball analogies yet?
No.
Then you're knocking it out of the park.
That is a baseball analogy.
Correct.
Yeah, man, whatever.
I know the phrase home run, and I'll bring it back up later, when I find an appropriate moment.
It's called a callback.
Yes, I will make a callback to this.
Great.
Very good.
What time of day is it?
It looks like you're approaching twilight, but under the storm, it's pretty dark.
It's pretty
right
dark, so it's not quite nightfall, but it's definitely evening.
now. Yes. And it looks like the landing pad is clear. There's nothing parked on it, and you don't see any figures walking around. None of the like bat-headed thing that you saw earlier. And there is a little ramp going down, and a winding path that leads into the forest. The jungle.
The ramp that goes down goes where? Down to the landing pad?
It goes from the landing pad down to the ground,
Mhm.
and then there's sort of a concrete path that goes into the jungle.
All right, maybe we should hit the jungle.
That sounds like a great idea.
All right.
All right.
So we will head down toward that path.
All right.
Yeah.
Any more of them flying things, man?
Not as far as I can tell.
And I haven't seen anything yet. I'm not worried about it.
The coast seems clear.
We should go check out that pad, man.
Okay, we can check out the pad. Doesn't seem to be anybody around. You want me to keep watch?
Yeah, let me get a little closer too. See what I can see.
Would you like me to stay with you or approach with him?
Doesn't matter to me. I'm just keeping watch. I can keep watch on both of you.
I will go to the other side of the pad, and then I will also keep watch from that direction.
Excellent.
Very good.
Look, we're coordinating a plan, Artie.
All right.
Bonding experience.
You say so.
And then Surge tromps off into the darkness.
That's probably fine.
So you're going up onto the landing pad?
I'm gonna crawl across the opening towards the landing pad. Cause I saw it in a movie once. This is how you like sneak up on a place.
Very good.
Very good indeed.
Very, very
I
good.
saw it one time.
Everything's all clear. Like as they're looking around, I'm not sensing any movement or velociraptors sneaking towards them.
Doesn't seem to be anything.
Ninjas coming out of the trees. Nothing like that.
Not yet, at any point. No ninjas at this point in time. Maybe or maybe not later.
All right.
If you'd like to roll a notice just to make sure.
Certainly.
Makes sense. I'm also
I
keeping
will
watch,
roll
so
a
I'll do a
notice
check.
just to make sure. That's a 6, so.
Again.
And that's a 5. That's 11 on my
Good.
notice.
You got an 11. I got a 5. You don't seem to get any calls from Surge over the landing pad, so presumably it's clear over there. And you are pretty damn confident with that raise and a half that you're good on this side.
Excellent. All right. Well, now that nothing's happening, I'll be taking my GM spot. You are checking the landing pad.
Yeah, I'm trying to get close to it.
Yeah, you get close to it. It's all clear. There is nothing around.
What I want to do here is, I happen to be a trained woodsman, and I'm gonna be looking for tracks, because I'm betting people use this landing pad.
People do use this landing pad. The tracks are really easy to pick up. They're all of a very similar boot print and size, as though uniformed.
Looking like aliens, man. Aliens wear uniforms.
On your end, what are you looking around for? What is your goal here?
I'm keeping watch for movement, making sure I don't hear anything going on.
Again, yeah, your roll is going to hold through. You are in the all clear right now as far as anything coming.
Cool.
When you get to the landing pad, you look around and what do you?
Oh, I'm also looking for signs of how often this thing maybe gets used.
Let's see.
Like, how heavy is the traffic here?
Do you have investigation? If not, give me an investigation roll if you can, or use it untrained.
I have to either use an untrained or a notice roll. I don't do investigation, man.
I've got a separate notice roll that you're going to have to make, but this is the investigation roll I'm going to give you anyway because your notice roll was good last time.
All right, I'll do the investigation roll here, which is smarts when I'm not trained in it. So either a 1 or a 3.
Yeah, neither of those are a success.
I get +2 if we're in the wilderness.
You are totally in the wilderness. That's a success. Congratulations.
Because I'm a woodsman.
All right. So what you can definitely tell through the investigation is this gets used probably daily. There are little tiny prints all over the pad itself, like little scorch marks from where little boosters take off, almost like little mini rockets. But they don't look like carbon scoring like you would see from something that made fire.
I'm telling you, man, aliens.
Give me a notice check, both of you.
Yep.
6.
Throw that at you, and I got a 9.
It's a
And
9.
this one explodes, so I'm gonna check if it's better.
That's
It's
an 11. 11 is better. What'd you get?
6.
6. All right. So this success will let you notice that, again, there is no sound. Like the birdies in the trees not making a peep.
Okay.
With the 11, you will see fog rolling in at the edge of the tree line.
I'm gonna. How tall is this landing pad?
The landing pad is about 8 feet tall, but there's a ramp leading up to it, so
I'm
it's
not on the ramp
inclined.
side.
Like, whole one side of it is completely inclined. It's a ramp.
Okay. Due to some things and very good hopping ability, I'm going to hop up the side just to get as quick as possible and then do one pull-up.
Okay.
So
Do
that I
some
can
American
get
Ninja Warrior. Give me an athletics check, please.
that. Absolutely. I don't have it, but I do
You
have...
do, because it's one of the skills everybody has. It's a common knowledge skill.
Oh,
So you have at least a D4 in it.
okay.
Absolutely.
Good. And double jump distance.
Right, because of one of your edges.
Yeah, that
I'm
one
familiar, that'll
explodes.
explode.
That's going to be a 5.
A 5 is enough to get a success, and you pull yourself up onto the ramp. You want to give me a quick notice check?
Absolutely.
And you
What
also
you doing, dude?
And give me another one, also, because
I got
you're
a
also
5.
up on the ramp, right?
I'm on the ramp itself. Yeah, not the.
But you're not up on the top. Okay, so never mind. I don't need one from you yet.
I
But
got
you're
a-
up on top.
yeah.
I do need one from you.
I got a 5.
What are you doing,
A
man?
5 will let you see that there is a small hatch. No handle on it, but there's definitely like a trap door type situation happening. It's about 6 by 6 feet, as though they bring something up and let something down. Maybe it's
Right.
an elevator, maybe it flips open. We are not sure.
Okay. Fog's rolling in, super ominous. I'm going to investigate this hatch and see if we can scoop on in. I'm going to investigate the hatch and see if we can scoop on in.
I'm gonna keep my shotgun trained on the fog, man. He said it was dangerous. I'm looking for aliens.
There's a strange shushing sound coming from the forest.
There super would be, huh?
Well, the shushing sound at first you mistake for the wind, but then you realize it's the rain coming back in from the storm.
Ah,
And it
crap!
hasn't quite got to you yet, but it hits the leaves of the trees first as it heads towards you, and that fog continues to roll in.
We gotta get inside, dude.
I'm getting this hatch. Best of my ability. Repair
Jake,
to try and
Jake,
do
get over here,
that
man.
shit.
Jake bounds over to where you are and makes a jump as impressive as the one you just made, pulling himself up onto the ramp.
We high five about it.
Okay, he's all about a high five. What's up?
We gotta get inside, man. The storm's coming. There's some kind of. You said a hatch or.
Hatch here. Fog's rolling in.
Let me take a look at it. I might be able to get it open, man.
Notice checks?
For sure. That is an 8.
8's good.
4.
That'll give you a raise. Ooh, that'll explode.
4. There we go. That's correct.
4. Okay, well that's enough for everybody. As you notice, as the rain line, like basically the storm wall, as it hits the tree line where the open ground starts in this little grassy area and the path itself, as the rain hits it, you see the ground darken.
I want to look up.
There's a big old storm cloud that has, lightning in it, but not shooting down yet, and it's pinkish. Like black and slightly pinkish.
That is not cool.
I think we should book it into the forest.
I think we should open this hatch, man.
That's still good. I'd still like to continue to try and jimmy the hatch
Let me see what I can do. I'm gonna try and pop this hatch open.
Okay, what are you using?
I'm gonna use my repair skill.
All right. Go ahead and give me a roll. Do you have tools?
I don't need tools. I am MacGyver.
All right.
As an edge.
You do get to. Jake will let you use his knife.
Ah, all right. That'll help me out.
Gives you his K-bar.
Hey, man. Thanks. We are looking at a 6.
A 6 is not bad. 6 is quite a success. In fact, you find that there's a little magnetic latch down on one side in the scene that you get down there with the knife and you click it. But as you try and lift it, you realize the door is like 250 pounds.
Oh,
because it's made of basically concrete and steel.
All right.
No go, man. I can't open this thing. It's too heavy.
There are 3 of us.
Jake decides he will give it a try
Go for it.
because he is brawny.
He's brawny. I'm also going to get my hands on this ball and try and...
that'll
land
be
it.
roll for an athletics for an assist.
Of course.
He will roll his athletics. No, he's just doing a strength roll.
I only
That's
got
all
a-
he wants to do.
I only got a 3.
Oh, so did he. But he only gets a +2 on that, so that'll give him a 5.
Alright.
Which, that's enough. So he mightily heaves this giant stone block out and slides it over. I'm gonna need. Let's see. It's gonna be a large burst area. Does anybody have dodge?
No.
No.
All right. The rain makes it to you before you are able to get into the hatch. I'll take notice rolls.
I can give you that one.
7.
5.
It's blood.
It's super blood.
It's blood. It is warm. It is sticky, and it is on you.
Hey Jake, this is super blood.
Jake is down the hatch.
Do you believe me about aliens now?
Hey,
I say
Jake,
as I jump down the hatch.
I'm coming with.
Told you.
As you jump down the
aliens.
hatch, the fog seems to sink down with you before you manage to push the thing back up and get it locked into place. Blood dripping around the square edges and the fog dissipating.
Totally not.
Now that's spooky.
You guys are all covered in blood.
Totally not cool, dude.
You're beautiful, do man.
Totally not cool.
Jake does not look pleased about the situation, but he also looks like the perennial straight man that he is. Anybody know what that was?
Telling you. Aliens.
Aliens, he says.
Only thing that explains it, man.
Aliens with bat drones and blood fog rain, and this place sucks.
He might be onto something.
Aliens?
With bat drones and blood rain. Come on, do the mental math, please.
Aliens, obviously, dudes.
Aliens with bat drones and blood rain this close to Halloween?
No, I'm sorry, absolutely not.
Super yes.
So you're telling me, I get what you're going. You want me to say vampires first,
I
right?
want you to say vampires,
Dude,
and then I want you to take it
vampires
one
are
step
make-believe,
further.
guys.
Vampires are
Aliens.
make-believe. Aliens are also make-believe. No
Strange-
such thing as vampires or aliens.
Come on, man. You just saw that. That's gotta be aliens, dude.
Alien vampires.
So here we are in this weird room underneath a landing pad in the middle of a weird island with bat drones and blood rain.
And one laser gun. One laser gun.
So you're basically you have a laser gun.
Alright, I'm gonna stop. I think I've been doing a fantastic job at concealing this. Fruit battery, laser gun.
You're from the future.
No.
Damn.
Vague whirring sounds in the joints.
You're a cyborg.
Closer.
You're an alien?
Also closer. Take cyborg.
You're an alien, dude?
Sure. Yes. Technically
You're a Data, right?
correct. I still haven't watched Star Trek. Which one is Data?
He's the android.
Yes.
I am that.
That one. I
It-
think the green one.
Serge, it feels so good to say it out loud to somebody. Like a huge weight has been lifted. It's not an emotion you have ever actually felt before, but it is relief. And now you know relief.
Dude's an alien.
It feels good. Just say it. So many secrets for so long.
All right, dude. You gotta get your friends to stop probing me, man.
We'll talk about that one.
Notice
later.
checks, everybody?
Yep. Three's my better.
We are not in the wilderness anymore, so 5.
All right. You notice that the blood that's been dripping from the door is slowly starting to congeal into one pile.
I want to shoot the hell out of it.
All right. With your laser gun?
With my laser gun, I'm gonna double tap it. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's a semi-automatic weapon.
All right, do it.
Blood moving laser guy. Aliens, dude.
That's gonna be 10 to hit.
But it's a small pile of blood. It shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be a big issue.
It doesn't have a dodge bonus. It
Good.
doesn't have a parry score, really.
Cool. We're looking at 6 damage.
6 damage you do to this blood pile,
Shoot
burning
the blood.
a hole right in the middle of it. Twice, it falls back down into a more spreaded out version of a blood pile, except for the parts that you just vaporized.
Right.
With your laser gun?
With my laser gun.
Of course you have a laser gun. I love it.
You're not allowed to touch it.
Okay, outside of this entryway is a long corridor. There is no door, just a doorway
Just Corrid.
and a long corridor.
Good. I didn't bring a flashlight. I don't have one installed. I'm not that kind
Right
of
here, man.
android. Is that a gun? I'm trying to make it out from the miming.
No,
you're
it's a
doing.
flashlight.
Okay, thank you. I can go first. You can go first. I'll go first.
Jake says, why don't you let me go first?
You go first.
I see pretty good in the dark. You hold the flashlight.
I'll go second. You watch our butts.
Okay.
Figure of speech, bud.
Oh. Oh, okay. Oh. That makes total sense.
And don't shoot
Whoa.
that shotgun over our shoulders.
So that's what.
My eardrums are replaceable. I'll be fine. You will have a problem.
I was worried about the buckshot spread.
I assumed this was gonna be like a.
I don't
Never
know what
mind.
we're going to run into down here.
All right.
Yep.
Oh, that's a bit.
Notice checks.
Yeah.
That explodes.
That also explodes.
14.
That explodes again. 14.
14 and 14. Okay, the first thing you notice is that pool of blood is gone.
That seems bad.
The
right?
second thing you notice is that it is above you on the ceiling, dripping down toward you. Let's get some cards going, shall
Ooh,
we?
gotta put on my war hat. Or whatever. Well, technically my character's not in disguise anymore, so I don't have to put the hat back on. Problem solved.
What? All right. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Ciao. Ooh, pretty good.
Sorry, boys.
Oh.
Goddamn, goddamn.
I know. All right, well, he gets the Joker, so he definitely gets to go before you go.
Oh.
Bleed on me.
What this thing does is drops down in between where all of you are standing, not touching any of you and not splashing on your feet even, before forming into an almost full-size human-looking person.
It's an alien, dude.
Super for sure.
Let's take quick notice checks before anything else starts.
For sure, for sure.
I'm so lucky that he got to go before you.
I got a 9.
Okay.
2.
Nothing special about this dude.
He's an alien, dude.
Other than made of blood.
Alien.
Nothing special about this dude except for like the weird widow's peak and the strange pallor and the Bermuda shorts.
Right, of course.
He is clearly Dracula.
A Dracula?
Yeah, does anybody have a cult other than Jake?
No.
All right. I'm gonna see if he gets this. If it's not a great score, but we'll see. Oh, he got a 6, so it's a Dracula.
Are those a kind of alien, dude? Because that's an alien.
Yes.
From what Jake says, Jake explains very quickly that they're like vampires, but way hokier.
I think I knew this guy.
So the being finishes forming with its Bermuda shorts, and it's got what are those those crappy T-shirts from the '90s that people wore, where it was like the guy had like a little nerdy guy, but he supposedly had a huge pecker or whatever.
Oh,
You know the one I'm talking? Big
yeah.
Johnson.
Oh,
Big
Johnson shirt.
Oh,
He's like
yeah.
wearing like a Big Johnson or a Spuds MacKenzie shirt.
How deep's the V?
It's not deep. It's very '90s looking. It's
Okay.
like a crew that's been like cut out.
Moderate V.
Yeah. It's not like a super deep V. It doesn't plunge.
A
baby.
respectable conservative V.
Yeah, very much so. And he's like, "Hey, bros, What are you doing down here?
I'm looking for the bathroom.
Oh, hey, no problem. It's this way. The storm is about to finish up. We were going to get the mortals. Let's go party. And he heads back down the hallway.
Dude, we're gonna party with an alien. We're gonna party with an alien!
Listen,
So did you guys just get in today? I'm sorry I scared you when I was falling down. That's how we traveled.
no, you're good. I'm sorry I shot you about that. That was on me.
Oh, no, it's no problem. I am not affected by mortal weapons, even those that shoot a hot light of the sun.
I think I was scammed. I was told I'll be honest, I was told this was a UV laser gun,
Oh,
right?
right. Well, you
No,
know.
I had a work assignment on Draculon a few years ago.
You know.
Serge, dude, that's your problem right there. You were prepping for vampires, clearly an alien.
They were.
Jake looks just completely gruntled.
Hell yeah.
He's just, all right. I guess this stupid shit's happening now. As the Dracula, who introduces himself as Ted, leads you down the hallway, he continues to make really, really shallow small talk,
I'll respond the best way I know how.
which is to say poorly.
Yeah, of course.
What's it like being an alien, Ted?
Well, I don't know. This is my first time here.
Right on.
I'm on vacation. Did you hear we have a convention this weekend?
No way.
Totally. You're going to get to meet the rest of the guys. How long have you guys been off of Dracula? Seems like a while.
About 13 years for me, personally. Earth here years.
Wait a minute. You look familiar.
Um,
Are you a love bot?
I'm Serge.
Uh-oh.
Oh, great model. Excellent model. The twerking alone.
Oh, wait, Ted, does that mean you think we're aliens too?
We would be if we were
Oh.
on Ted's planet. If we went to Ted's house, we would not be the people who lived at Ted's house.
Wait, bros, are you not...
I'm not from here.
I
These
know,
are-
but are you not a Dracula?
He's super. Look at the hair.
I know, that's why I thought for sure this guy's got to be a Dracula.
He's one of the 80s style Draculas with the retractable teeth
Yeah, I love it.
from Draculon 3.
You look sweet, dude. And you're dressed for the party. I didn't even think to buy a beach shirt.
I didn't dress for the occasion because I find that the Earthlings gets concerned.
Now,
about
as you've been talking,
stuff.
you've been walking.
Of
And
course.
this hallway has gone down and down and down and down. You are clearly hundreds of feet underground. At the end of the hallway, there is a large hangar. With all kinds of just strange alien vehicles with just the crappiest Halloween theme to them.
Of course.
I mean, giant VTOL crafts and underwater devices. There's a lagoon that you can, like, obviously drop down into the ocean from here. This is clearly like a military-grade facility under the ground of this island. As you move past all these vehicles, there's a hangar door, which is closed, and a smaller door next to it, which Ted opens up to the sweet sounds of Smash Mouth.
Oh,
You
good.
get to the door, and sure enough, Smash Mouth is there, playing on the stage. Some just killer early
Some
2000s
classics.
surf pop classics. And there's a full-on beach party going on, like luau theme, tiki torches. There's people surfing, and it's, just after dark. This side of the island has no bad weather at all. You can hear the storm off in the distance behind you, but this side is completely just clear. It looks like the beginning of a beautiful evening on a beach.
Been robbed, man.
The surf is perfect, and there are you know, Draculas of all shapes and sizes in beachwear just boogieing down.
I can't believe it. I've been robbed, man. They've been pulling me up and anal probing me all these times when I could have been partying.
Yes, Merc, it is a lot like the beach party from Real Genius.
Who knew aliens knew how to party?
I'm gonna strip down, and underneath the long overcoat is, of course, swim trunks.
You know,
They've got UFO print.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Captain Kirk makes a lot more sense now.
Still haven't watched Star Trek.
Again, Jake looks completely nonplussed by the entire situation. He's just like, of course there's
Do
Draculas.
you... My genitals are retractable. Do you want my swim trunks?
I am fine, thank you.
Cool. It's like a panel, and it...
I don't want to know. No, that's fine. I'm not in the least bit interested in your retractable genitals, except now that I say it out loud, I kind of want to see it. That's weird.
We can do that off screen.
So what do you want to do from here, guys? We're inexplicably at a vampire beach party. Sorry, Dracula beach party.
I don't drink.
Aliens, dude. Well, I don't understand when you kept insisting. But Dracula, man. Clearly, aliens.
Was I the only one listening to Ted? Draculas are aliens from the planet Draculon.
Draculon 7 is, I believe, where Ted is from based on the accent.
Wait a minute. So you're saying that these are alien vampires?
I used to... My previous keeper was a guy on Draculon 7, actually.
No kidding.
Yeah, I was invited to this a few years ago, and I did not intend to come, but we crashed here. I really hope I do not run into Kevin.
I know a couple of girls like that, man.
A couple of girls named Kevin?
I've met a couple of girls named Kevin.
There was that one time.
All right, so there is plenty to do around here. You feel free to take a look around. This is a couple of acres worth of pure beach party happiness happening.
I want to check out one of these alien ships, man.
Back in the...
Yeah, I want to slip back in the hangar and check out a spaceship, man.
Okay, well, there is attendants at the door. You don't know if they are guards or what, but they are clearly not in their beach attire. They are jackbooted and BDU'd.
Do you want me to come with? I know how to deal with strict bureaucracy.
Yeah, I just, want to look at some of them alien ships, man. It's not like I'm going to try and take one and fly it away or anything like that.
But that's a great idea.
That
is a good idea.
That would
Holy
be a really
crap,
cool
dude. We
idea.
should steal a...
Draculas have very good ears. Notice the points.
That's what those are for.
They're like little radio.
Ted comes
Antenna.
stumbling over. Bros!
Ted!
How's it going? You enjoying the party?
I'm
Dude.
so far having a great time.
Hey.
I happened to wear my swim trunks because I kind of assumed he was gonna crash anyway.
Bros, you're never going to believe this.
What's up?
Hunter and Kevin, they just came back and they have got a gaggle of virgins.
We need to leave right now.
Yeah, dude, I don't do virgins.
I did do Kevin.
No,
I
silly,
don't
for
do Kevin.
eating, for eating. Oh, he's got so many virgins. Let's see, he's got 1, 2, sorry, I've got something in my throat. 3, 4. He's got at least, I'd say 9, 8.5 at this point, virgins.
That is a lot of virgins.
Bro huddle.
Hold on. You're...
Yeah, no, it's cool. I understand you guys
You'll-
are like a clique. I will get
You
in.
got- exactly.
I will get in.
You're
Trust me.
You are a prospect.
trust me.
You can't
I'm
hypnotize
just fucking
me.
with you, man. I wouldn't dominate you. We're bros.
We're bros.
Okay. Jake comes in, does his. All right, Ted, fuck off.
So, they're gonna, eat those virgins, dude.
9 of them,
Super
8.5
for
of them by now. Oh yeah, they're gonna eat them right here. It's gonna look like a scene from like one of the scary scenes
So,
from Lost Boys.
Hear me out, man. What if we, grab the virgins and steal a ship and escape?
That sounds.
That's
like
actually a
good-
great plan.
That actually
Jesus,
sounds like a
Artie,
pretty
that's a
good plan.
fantastic plan. How do we keep all of the Draculas busy during that time? There seem to be dozens and dozens of bad goth vampires here.
I can distract Kevin. And
It might not be the same Kevin. Dude, chill. It could be a different Kevin.
I hope it's a different Kevin.
So,
Do these aliens have any weaknesses?
sunlight, garlic, stakes to the heart. Am I right?
That's actually, yeah, that'll do it. You can behead them, but then if you get garlic and you like put it in their mouth, then it can't reattach.
Also, like if you braise that afterwards, it's probably delicious.
It's super good. I actually got real taste receptors put in for that.
gross.
All right, I got a plan.
They
guys.
eat people.
You got a plan. You got a plan.
Okay.
I thought that was punch. I'm gonna assume that it's still punch in that bowl over there, and
Oh,
just
it is-
pretend that it's punch.
It is
That
punch.
they're all drinking the cups of. Well, you know, I just I always carry because I'm a big fan. I got garlic salt.
Hold on, put that away. Put that away.
I figure I just dumped the whole thing in there.
Okay.
If we... Now this might be stupid. I'm not a scientist. If we put the garlic salt in the battery on my laser gun, is that anything? Neither of you would know anything about
I have
this.
no idea, man.
I'm guessing no, but only because that's a stupid idea.
Sometimes that's what it takes. We'll revisit this in an emergency situation.
Indeed. Right now, they might just stay friendly. They might not even be eating these virgins. Maybe they're just... Nope, there's really nothing they could be doing with them that's nice. Yeah, okay, let's go save them.
All right, so you want to season the punch? You distract the guards, and I'll go get us a shit.
I'm not so sure how the whole garlic salt thing is gonna work in the blood punch, man.
How much garlic
I mean, it
is
might
in
just make it a
garlic?
really decent Bloody Mary.
Damn, you're right.
Good point.
Like
Nothing,
a really decent Bloody Mary.
nothing would be lost from that, however.
I've never spiked a punch before.
I can't drink, so
It's
I don't
easy,
spike
dude.
punch. This
Show me,
one's-
Mr. Garlic Salt.
This one's all you, Tiger.
Check this out, guys.
And I'll take those.
Okay, those are
I'll
yours.
go ahead and take
For
the
sure.
the GM seat from you.
All right,
Ciao.
it's yours now. Sorry, I completely took a left turn on that, guys. I know that wasn't what you were
No,
expecting.
no, no.
but-
We went horror to comedy, back to horror with the virgins.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
good.
no, I thought I had all the horror comedy beats that I thought it worked.
Yeah, a lot of expectation subversion.
So Artie strolls over to the table full of food and drinks and the punch that's there, and you know he stands there for a minute while a couple of the Draculons go through and fill up cups and walk by, and in the most ridiculously painful, obvious way, like stands in front of it, unscrews the top of the garlic salt, puts his hand behind him, and like dumps the whole thing in, and then puts it back.
I'm gonna try to do a distraction while that's happening, like somehow make an ass of myself.
I'll try and figure out where Kevin and the virgins are.
Judging by the shouting coming from across the room, they're making their way in.
Okay, good.
I start singing Monster Mash at the top. I mean, that's pretty much every vampire's favorite song, right?
Oh man!
Or it's Kiss from a Rose by Seal. Either
Equal.
way. Yeah,
Equal.
Yeah, I'll probably stick with Seal.
Seal? Okay, you start
Yeah.
belting out Kiss from a Rose. Give me a
Kokomo.
persuasion.
Jake Kokomo absolutely is all about this today.
Give me a persuasion roll.
I got a 4.
That is good enough.
That's pretty
It
good.
starts catching on pretty quick, and in a matter of moments, all of the Draculons around you have joined in a big chorus.
I've been kissed by...
And it just starts to carry through. Despite the painful obviousness of RDK's actions, no one sees what
How much does it cost a pirate to get earrings? A buccaneer. Hashtag GM steal flip a coin for who gets it.
All right, we don't have a coin, so everybody grab a 6-sided dice.
I've
Whoever
got
rolls
a
highest
quarter.
gets it.
All right, it's a roll off.
Pack's choice. Hashtag GM Steel.
Nice.
Ooh.
All right, I got a 2.
I got a 6.
I got a 5. So
You
one
have the
to you.
GM steal, sir.
Oh, that's okay.
You have that one back.
Yeah.
Yep, you get 1 back. Nice. Okay.
So we've got 2 GM steals?
Yes, Pax's choice on that one, which as soon as she lets us know, they'll have that one.
Excellent.
But you have 1 right now.
Yeehaw.
Okay. Yeah, you can hear the shouting getting closer and closer. Things are definitely going on.
Other one's apparently going to me.
All right.
Thanks, Pax.
You've got a GM steal. Several more individuals go through the line, start passing out punch, which isn't punch, it's blood. We all know it.
I assumed it was blood punch.
Yeah, blood punch.
It's spiced blood.
And then the first few of them have it, and there's a few like coughs and like spitting it out, and then one of them mentioning something to the other one, who then tries it, coughs and spits it out, and then a couple of shouts, and then someone is yelling at Ted, what happened to the punch? The punch is disgusting, and Ted starts to take it really, really personally. He's a great party host. He
Ted is
went
a great
out of
party
his
host.
way to get all top quality goods, and he is not.
Spent on the mod choice. Great work, friends.
Aww. Thanks, Northwest Odie.
Thanks,
We
Chris.
know him. We miss you. Come play with us.
Sweet boy.
And Ted doesn't really take it all that well. He's gone out so far this way to make this a really, really great party. He starts to kind of have a meltdown.
I'm gonna stand up for Ted.
And then within a few minutes, it's like kind of separated into 2
Groups
core
of Dracula
groups.
just hissing at each
Hissing
other.
at each other and shouting,
I'll sidle up to you. So are we taking Ted's side on this one, or are we just using this as a distraction?
Both.
Cool.
So you were taking Ted's side on this?
Definitely.
I
Alright,
will
so
die for Ted.
You sidled in next to Ted, and as the hissing and shouting is back and forth, a voice comes on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Guys. And you see Kevin.
I think I figured out whose ship we're gonna steal.
Is that Kevin?
There's
That's
no need for any of this pointless squabbling.
Baron Kevin.
No need at all. I mean, this is a party, guys. I got virgins. And Serge?
Hello,
Say-
Kevin.
They did the mash. They
They did the monster mash.
Got a lot of nerve showing up here, Serge.
Oh boy.
Surrogate boyfriend, Model 52, reporting for duty.
Yep, this day actually just managed to get weirder. That's great.
I can't believe you, Serge. You broke my heart.
Because I couldn't dance. You didn't even walk me around. But now I'm back.
Ted, tear his arms off.
I'm gonna leave. Alright.
I mean,
I see you and your cards.
it is what it is.
So in the time while initiative is being dealt with, I would like to locate the virgins, which are presumably with Ted,
Behind Kevin.
behind Kevin. Ted's over there. And then we have a bead on where the door to the actual hangar is.
Yes.
Cool. Cool.
Yep. It is 9 cheerleaders from Ohio State. Just kidding. They wouldn't be virgins.
I didn't go to college.
Or be able to read.
I'm sorry. I had to. I had to do that one.
For me? A shit roll. It's a 4.
Also, shit. We're not trading shit.
No. It was like a cheers. Dink.
Artie has an ace of clubs.
Artie can
Good for
suck it.
Artie.
Oh, Artie's on our side. Never mind. That's good.
And there's a 7 of clubs
For
for
Ted?
Ted, Kevin, and the vampires. Who are not vampires, but aliens.
Okay.
They're
That are
Drac-
vampires.
They're Draculas from Dracula.
From Dracula.
Really, the culture has a lot going for it once you take the time to learn and like get to know them.
This is the bit that I.
So, with the ace of
this is-
clubs-
This is what Jake Kokomo is here for, though. Don't worry.
Artie K raises his shotgun and fires a round into the air so loud that it kind of breaks up the hissing and about squabbling that was going to happen and then the closeness of the fight. And then shouts out, "Ted spiked the punch!"
Damn. I mean, that's pretty good.
And that's the ace. Okay. The 7, all hell breaks loose among the vampires. They are grabbing onto each other and tackling each other. Ted gets tackled to the ground, and unwilling to let that go, Kevin immediately goes for you, Serge.
Oh, of course he does. Come at me, Kevin. You
He
dummy.
leaps through the air, and there are so many people, he gets shoulder checked and then staggers and doesn't quite tackle you, instead of landing on your side to your left, one hand grabbing onto your clothes, yanking your sleeve off of your shoulder.
No.
Who's next?
4.
4, that's
4.
gonna be me. I'm gonna double tap Ted twice in the face. Should at least slow him down. That explodes.
All 3 of us have a steal, for the record.
That's true. We've all got
Oh,
one.
good. We've all got a steal now. Good.
That is 11 to hit Ted in the mouth.
That is going to hit Ted right in the mouth.
All right. And I forgot to do the special thing you can do with lasers, so I'm not going to do it. But I'm still going to do 11 damage to Ted right now.
Oh, man, the damage is horrifying. You blow out the back of Ted's mouth. It is graphic. His head kind of partially separates, but because he's a vampire from Dracula and he's not dead, he's just connected by tissue. And as the body rolls to
He'll
the
grow back.
side,
It'll be
it
fine.
kind of the heat stretches it and it goes a little distance out, and the top of his head is over here and his body is lying down over here, with the lower jaw trying to move with the tongue and make noises, but nothing is happening.
That's my turn.
3.
3 is me.
Jake Kokomo.
Okay, Jake reaches down to his belt and pulls off his silver brass knuckles.
Oh.
And he gets to work.
God damn.
Going for Kevin first, because he's on the guy who's my charge.
Gotcha.
I don't like him. You shouldn't be touching my friend. Especially
We're
if
friends.
especially that since they have history. Also, this entire vampire party is bullshit. I'm just saying, it is. 7.
That is enough to hit. You slam brass knuckles down, which are made of silver, not brass, into Kevin. And they make a burning sound upon impact and shred into his flesh.
You want damage?
Yes, I do, because the Draculons are, in fact, vulnerable to silver.
These are 6 for the knuckles. So. And is that a 1 or a 6? It's a 1. All right, so 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
With a massive punch, you hit him right in the side of the jaw. His head snaps down, and as he looks up and hisses at you, one of his fangs is gone. Next round.
Oh. All right.
Boo. Already has a 6. Vampires have an ace of hearts.
I have an 8.
I'm a joker. I'm a smoker.
All right, that means you can go whenever you so choose.
Indeed, it does.
Add a +2.
Sweet, that's right, a +2.
So unless you're going to go, I'm going to have the vampires go.
Oh, I'm gonna go.
All right.
I imagine there's a bunch of vampires.
Yes.
And I'm right next to Kevin.
You are. You, in fact,
I would
just
like to
punched
do-
one of the teeth out of Kevin's face.
I'm going to use sweep. I have a maneuver called sweep that lets me hit more than one person. I'm
Yes,
gonna
it
give, I'm
does.
gonna give it a try, but it's only gonna be my first attack of the round. I'm gonna do 2.
To the combat-related ones.
All right, so back here. Sweep, sweep, sweep. There it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's a -2 penalty, so it'll
Yes.
basically be like a -4 penalty.
Correct.
That's just the way it goes. I've got a superpower of fighting, so I get a +2 on that anyway, which is icky. So yeah, that'll end up. That'll end up still being with the -4. It'll end up being a 6 to hit everybody.
6. In a series of moves that include elbows, punches, a knee to face, a couple of kicks to the instep. It is brutal. Jake just unleashes the beatdown on every single
he's very
vampire
strong
around him.
Oh yeah.
But he's not rolling tons and tons of damage, so there is that. Yeah, that is everything. 10, so 12 damage
12.
to everybody, and then the second attack is specifically at Kevin, and it's only a -2 instead of the -4 from the sweep. And I rolled a 12 and a 9 for a total of plenty to hit that guy.
You indeed hit Kevin
with the
again.
raise.
No kidding.
And I get an extra d6 because of the raise, right?
Correct. But you only get wild die to 1 damage roll in the round.
Right, I haven't used wild die for any damage rolls. Can I do that?
Yes.
Then I will. And that's a handful of dice.
It's a lot of dice.
Uh-huh. 1, 7, 11, 14, 16, 17, 18.
You hit Kevin hard again. This time you can see the imprint of the knuckles, and not from an impact imprint. It's a burned imprint.
Is it the help hurt? Like,
Yes. And they're both crossed his face, and he's got like the thick, old, dark black Dracula blood that they have when they haven't been freshly feeding.
Right,
You've
of
been
course.
hurting him pretty good. The other ones around him, though, you just laid waste to. There are 5 just moaning, whimpering, broken vampires from Dracula laying around you from the initial onslaught. Essentially every single one but Kevin within reach is a broken mess.
All right, good.
Kevin and the ace and the other vampires
Ugh.
act. Ted leaps upon you from behind.
Damn it, Ted, I thought we were homies. I specifically didn't hit you.
I'm with Ted on the ground next to me. So do I get some kind of attack of opportunity on him going at him?
He's a vampire, so no.
He's too quick.
It's too fast.
I'm pretty quick, but not quick enough.
But is he as fast as me?
We shall see. He leaps upon you. That's going to be a successful hit as Ted moves very, very fastly. You also pick something up from this, from your intimate relationship with Kevin. It seems that Ted has a lot of jealousy issues, and he is trying to maybe come in and get a savior thing going with Kevin right now by attacking Jake and take your place. Ted always had major jealousy issues with you.
Right. It was good to see him for just a minute. This could have been really cool, like, hey, we weren't friends.
So
back
we
in
are
high
going to
school.
do 13, 14 damage to Jake Kokomo on the blow. 14 total damage.
Okay. He absorbs the blow casually.
And has Ted hanging on him. Kevin climbs to his feet and decides...
Casually.
No, I mean, I'm looking at it. That's whack. I am looking at your sheet. That is whack.
Kevin reaches over with a hand and grabs you fiercely by the collar, pulling you into the air towards him. I am going to pull your head off for what you did to me.
It can be returned.
Yeah, you can actually just put it right back on. Does he know that?
No. I would assume so. He mentioned my model before.
The 8 is next.
That's gonna be me. I mean, I'm gonna slip right out of the trench coat and start booking it towards the virgins.
Give me an athletics roll.
Oh, of course. that is gonna be. This one's gonna explode.
As you run towards the most chaste women in Ohio. You
6.
You drop right out of the coat, hit the ground, and run over towards the virgins
I have
while
a-
he stares confusedly at your trench coat.
I have a pace of 8, so I'm making good ground.
Yeah, you do.
And I'm also going to holler, "Virgins, we are here to rescue you!" There's a little switch in the back, and now the voice is in hero mode.
You get over to him, and the first one you get to looks at you confused for a second.
Are we
and
in
says,
the round?
and yeah, and says,
Steal.
says we
Take it away.
never mind then.
Sorry. I just thought it would be fun.
It
You're
is.
in-
I'm-
So, what did you say? You were running towards the virgin?
Virgins, and one of them is about to say something to him.
Hey, over here! She says. You look. You look at the group of young women. They are clearly a roller derby team because they all have jerseys that say the Toledo Virgins on them.
That would do it.
Just like a group of Ohio State cheerleaders, these women are clearly not virgins. You can tell because one of them is holding both of her kids.
These guys are idiots. I'm going to the hangar. Come with me. Pickpocket Kevin. And then I'm gonna start leading the virgins towards the
Okay,
hangar.
the virgins, they kind of clamber after you. It's hard for them to run through the sand with roller skates on.
Give me one of the children.
She does not. Yeah.
Not gonna
Sorry.
happen, buddy.
Juicy Lawless
I had to
is
try.
completely unwilling to give you her children, strange robot man.
You know?
Yeah, her name is Juicy Lawless. Is there something wrong with that?
Not at all.
No, not at all.
I think it's great.
There was a joker on that one, so they're gonna get shuffled before.
All right,
hand
I'll
out
start
back.
shuffling now.
You're looking for keys.
All right, so basically what you're trying to do is clear a path through the vampires so the virgins can get through. Is that correct?
I'm just unloading. There are 50 rounds. Currently 46 left in the laser pistol. I'm not particularly trying to kill anybody, but I'm trying to have like a cone of fire to dissuade.
Nice.
Because I've got 46 blast to blast. through.
Jake sees what you're about and maybe helps, depending on if he understands what you're about, which is not necessarily his strong.
I hope my shouting has helped.
I'm hoping it does too. He is very preoccupied with kicking a lot of ass. He does notice you and has elected to help. Let's get some initiative going. What are you up to?
Oh, but that will determine my initiative. Will determine my course of action.
Very well then. Here you go.
Ciao.
And for you,
That's a 10.
and for bad guys, and for the other factor, the virgins, guys.
Oh, it's the
just
virgins.
the virgins.
It's the virgins.
All right.
I thought you said other factor.
Yeah, the other factor. They are now a factor. Oh, and Jakey.
And of course, Jakey too.
Jakey, about to make a big mistake.
Looks like we're dealing with vampires first.
We are. Yes, the vampires are going to go. They don't have much interest in the virgins at this point because there is a psychopath tearing a swath through them using some sort of weird anti-vampire kung fu, near as you can tell. I mean, if you had to guess, that's exactly what you would think it was. Like some sort of anti-vampire kung fu.
I spent a long time on Draculon. I know how fighting vampires looks.
It looks like Draculon martial arts.
Yeah. He's doing great.
Let's see. There's a bunch of them, so they're all gonna take little shots at them. What did you give them for fighting? I don't really care.
No, you don't.
I'm giving them 6s. That'll miss. That'll miss. This one is going for you randomly because you're shooting. What's your parry? Oh, it doesn't matter. They're shooting. That's a success. So they would hit. You are going to take 4 damage. That doesn't even beat your toughness.
No.
All right.
Not this titanium alloy ass.
That one's going for him and misses. This guy might have a shot. And then Kevin. We'll make Kevin a little more meaty.
Yeah, I made Kevin integral media. You don't have to.
Oh no, he's gonna hit. Hell yeah, he does. He just goes in with that elbow and catches Jake right in the forehead, jarring him briefly. He does some pretty decent damage because he got a raise. And Jake staggers back. Doesn't lose his footing, but definitely he bloodied his nose. The blood is kind of blackish.
Jake's blood?
Jake's blood is but like lighter, so I guess grayish.
Jake's an alien too, man.
Be cool. He doesn't. I didn't want you to know I was, and you didn't say anything.
Like, have you ever seen the soft serve that's both types?
Yeah.
So it's like black and red, like swirled together
Whoa,
perfectly.
okay.
Like
Wait a minute, dude.
Like crest whitening.
If all
Right,
of you
right,
are
right.
aliens, does that mean I'm the alien?
No, this is your planet.
Is it?
For now.
All right, so there were the vampires. They were almost completely ineffectual that round. Congratulations, guys.
They did their best.
Yeah, I don't know if they did.
It was not a good best.
No, it wasn't a great best. Our roller derby girls are going to move forward in what can only be called a phalanx pattern. They are going to be rolling -1s, and they get one less on their pace because of the roller skates. But they are basically trying to charge through. They kind of and make a hole in this group of vamps.
I'll stop shooting as soon as I get the virgins downrange of me, because that would be very rude.
And they're less fighting and more moving, so I'm going to let them use their athletics for that this round. They are not wild cards, though, so they only get the 1 die.
Sure.
But they rolled quite well,
Hell yeah.
and if more than one of them gets it, we're going to have a good opportunity for them to get a raise. Oh yeah, so the group of vampires gets pushed back. No damage is dealt on either side, but you just gained about 15 feet of ground. I guess it'd be Savage Worlds, it'd be 18, right? Because they're 6-foot squares.
Yep.
Basically all the vampires get pushed back 3 squares.
Gotta love it.
I do.
How close are we to the door?
You have to get through that group, but there's about 3 squares of vampires between you and the door. So, 4. 20 feet.
All right.
24
next.
feet. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to use the old pump shotgun to paste one of these bellhop boys so that I can snag one of the keys and say, "Come on, girls, this way."
All right. You take a shot. These vampires have the dodge skill, though, because they're creepy vampires.
They're very quick. They can turn into blood.
That's right, and they can turn into blood.
Damn Dracula.
You know what
on
compensates
Draculas.
for the dodge skill? The shotgun. That's gonna be an 8.
That'll definitely hit what you were trying to get there, so no worries there. Rolls at damage.
$16 damage with a shotgun.
You pretty much pasted the guy on the right. The guy on the left takes a little hit because he was just outside of the zone. He gets his dodge on there, so he only took a little bit. But yeah, the first guy is...
Come on, girls, this way.
I want to high five you as you pass me.
that makes it whose turn?
I'm at 10.
Okay, 10. Go 10.
What state is Kevin in?
Solid.
Solid?
Sorry.
How upright is Kevin?
Kevin is hurting. Kevin has been hit twice by that absurdly strong friend that you brought along with you.
Yeah.
And lost a tooth.
He doesn't look super good.
I want to rip his jacket off. I want to go back. I'm gonna get it.
Because it was yours?
Yeah. And also, it's got his keys in it.
Whatever. Nice jacket, look better on you anyway. Go get him.
It's true. What would you like me to roll to? remove
Athletics
it?
or fighting?
Cool. I will do
if-
fighting.
If you're using fighting, you'll have a better chance.
I will have a better chance. That is a 5.
A 5. Probably isn't going to get his jacket. He's now grappled though.
Okay, that's an improvement.
Yeah. He will get a. I guess he doesn't really get a chance to break free. You basically pull his jacket down, and now his arms are kind of behind him.
Oh yeah, I've got my knee on his
Right,
back.
and he's very, very strong. He's a vampire. It's
course.
just you just basically. You've just held his arms behind his back just as the other guy is about to smack him again. He has no chance to defend himself now.
I have had to hold Kevin in this position before for unrelated reasons. It's something I know how to do.
So Jake, seeing the opportunity and it being his turn now,
Of course.
decides that that's not Kevin, that is Sparta.
Excuse me.
And he is going to attempt to knock on the door of Kevin's sternum.
Oh!
Kevin has no parry right now because he is being held immobile by you. I'm going to tell you right now, there is a cracking sound. This is his third wound.
I'm gonna guess.
He is not in a good way.
Does he have, like, silver tap shoes?
Let me roll this damage and I'll tell you exactly what he has.
Please, 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 please.
So he took 20 damage.
That's pretty bad.
That's
for Kevin.
enough. That is enough to where his chest caves in. His body hits your body. You are knocked back against the wall of the hangar.
Of course.
You take no damage, but it did move you as his body has pushed you several feet. But it's like it was before, but boneless.
Right, now he's jelly.
Yeah, that's like it seemed to have pulverized just about everything. It was a hard hit.
It was very good.
So, sorry.
Oh,
about
your
luck.
blade. I got it.
Yeah.
I got there eventually. I'm very slow.
But Agent Blade.
Agent Blade.
Mm-hmm.
In a space game.
And also no swords.
No swords, just faces.
And or one-liners, for that matter.
No, of course.
Also, he pays his taxes. All right,
Well,
so we
sick.
are at the next round. Nobody had a joker that round,
Nope.
so we are going
Don't lose it.
around uno mas.
Oh. I got clubs, so you're ahead of me.
Roller derby girls, remaining vampires. They get to go dead last this time. That's great news for them. Come on. All right.
Great. Roller derby?
Roller derby girls go first, and they
Yes!
now that they've made that hole, they are going to be pushing. They're going to be pushing into the hangar, and they take their turn to do exactly that.
Fantastic.
All right, who's next on that count? Looks like you have a jack.
I
over
do
there.
have a jack
Beats the
over here. That's the remaining vampires. The remaining vampires are all going to be taking swipes at all of yous,
Hit me.
and also me's.
And also the U's. My parry is a 6 to expedite this process.
That's great news. Two of them are going to try and hit you,
Great.
swiping at you with their mighty claws. One of the bikini vampires takes a swipe at you and just completely whiffs it. Surfer vampire takes a shot, and he also is just not having a lot of luck. Maybe he should have tried using a stick or something, because that tactic is just not working, even though the fact you're not moving very much at all.
I'm not moving.
Yeah, these vampires are just not good at fighting, as it turns out.
I
Two
do-
of them for you.
It's also probably the literal steel abs.
No. And come on, suckers. No. Nobody touches you because of your parry of 6.
Which isn't even that good.
No, it is not that good. They rolled no
Stay
better.
back, vampires.
They have rolled
Stay
no
back.
better than a 3 thus far on any of their fighting rolls. 2 of them are going for Jake. One of them got really lucky and took a good chunk out of him last time. So they might get that again, actually. That's working out pretty well. That's actually enough to get his parry, so they get to do their damage. And he has another wound.
Damn.
That's how it goes sometimes, guys. Another one goes after him, too, so. Come on, Jake, you can do this.
You can do it, Jake!
You can do it, Jake. But the second one doesn't even come close to hitting him.
I'm going to go ahead and steal.
Do it, steal.
All right. Jake gets missed.
And then these are the.
That should be Jake's, shouldn't it?
This is Jake's, yeah.
That's Jake's. I'm at the 7 after you.
And it also happens to be Artie's turn at the same time that I have stolen. Artie lashes out with the butt of the shotgun, knocking the other bellhop down, and then firing a couple of broad rounds overhead to the top of him, making vampires drop to the ground and scatter, clearing a path between Jake and the hangar door. And he shouts, "Come on, guys! It's all clear!" and runs through towards the hangar.
Alrighty. I've got the jacket. I take it straight off of Jelly Arms in one fluid motion. I have a pace of 8 and a die 8 running die. I think I can get there.
I believe in you.
I rolled a 6, so that's many squares.
All right, you are taking up the rear of the roller girls while Artie is in the front of them, leading them towards one of the craft. You realize as he's running that he doesn't know which craft you took the keys for. He's just running towards a craft.
Great.
You're 4.
I'll
He's next.
flag him down later.
All right, there were still a few vampires left.
Yeah, a lot of them hit the cover or hit the ground around you, kind of giving you an opportunity.
That'll make the sweep attack that much sweeter. What I'm going to do, since I have a super jump ability, I can jump up to 2 stories. How tall is the hangar?
It's about 4 or so stories.
Great.
maybe
So what
5.
I'm going to do is I'm just going to jump off that up off the wall basically, and like backflip and cannonball on like a group of them.
All right,
Again, just doing a
Gotta
sweep
love it.
attack with some flavor to it. Nothing that.
do it.
I like punching stuff.
Ooh. And he does it so well.
9. Oh wait, 10, 11. Just
Give me a damage
Specialist.
roll.
Is 11 a raise?
Yes.
Just checking. No reason. And I can use wild die once around.
Mm-hmm.
I don't roll great damage. 16.
That is a tremendous amount. You leap in the air, and when you come down with this spinning, flying, twisting Superman punch, you just knock the crap out of at least a half dozen of these vampires, sending teeth and bits of bone scattering everywhere as they crash all around. And that's the last of the round, so let's go ahead and draw cards for the next combat round.
Gotta love it.
They're all. They're blah. Blah.
Yeah.
Artie's got an ace of diamonds, the roller girls have an ace of clubs, and we've got a 3 of clubs for the bad guys. What do we have over there?
Hail to the king.
All right. Artie at the ace of diamonds runs towards the nearest ship. He is going to use his scavenger edge to happen to have the right thing he needs, and the keys that he grabbed from that bellhop happens to be the keys to this exact ship that he has gotten to and opens up. So that's his, and the girls run in up behind him on the ace of clubs.
Nice.
Gotta love it.
You're
I'm at
next.
6.
I'm actually holding, because I'm holding the door while everybody gets in.
You're next.
Okay. I'm sprinting through the door. You with me. Different ship.
Okay.
He'll figure it out. I have a strange amount of confidence in him.
Have you seen him land?
We don't have to. We just have to get out.
So the 2 of you rush towards a different ship.
We are rushing towards Kevin's ship.
Kevin's ship. All right, you reach Kevin's ship at the end of your turns. And for the 3, the far hangar doors open up, and several dozen more vampires are coming rushing in. These ones more jackbooted and security outfitted than party outfitted.
They have weapons and stuff, and not
Yeah.
just beer.
Not just beer. It appears the security response team has arrived. And while they are far away and just firing scattered shots, it's dangerously close.
Right.
Next round.
Jack.
Jack.
3
Parts.
for Artie.
Spades.
I'm not going to do the roller girls because they're only on board the ship, and 6 for vampires.
Alrighty.
You 2 are first.
I'm just getting on the ship and closing the hatch, basically.
All right, you
But
clamber up
while
on
he
board.
gets it started, I'm
Yeah.
making sure we're locked down.
I'm starting the ship because presumably my character knows how to start a car in their relevant setting.
All right, you start the ship up. Go ahead and give me a piloting or repair roll if you don't have, or smarts if you have neither.
Absolutely. I'll do that. I have repair, even if it's good. That is a 4.
That is enough. You get it started. You've seen him start this thing enough times in the past.
Yeah.
It wasn't tremendously a big deal.
Yeah.
And you get started up there. 6, well, assuming you'll be next. You are holding the door, so we don't have an action for you at the present moment. 6 would be the vampires, who several of the security forces. Wow, these Draculons are fast.
Yeah.
They cross that hangar in no time, and several of them are leaping aboard both your ship and the ship that Artie boarded as well.
Well, that gives me something to do at least.
And as
Yeah.
the two ships begin to lift up off of the ground and head towards the opening in the hangar, they are covered in vampires from Dracula.
And once we start crossing the ocean and it's running water again, they're gonna have some problems.
It's true. Because they're outside the ships.
Right.
I'm going to use my GM steal for the second GM steal mid-encounter.
Yeah!
Oh, give me that stuff.
Deck of cards.
Deck of cards. Okay, we are going to be using an expedited version of the chase rules.
Yes!
Love it.
Because we got to get the hell out of here.
Yes, we do.
As the two ships start careening off into the distance, you both can see behind from the hangar there start to be other ships that are starting to power up
I
and
knew
follow.
they would be.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. So, Surge knows how to fly one of these, so you're the only one going to be doing piloting checks because
Awesome.
they're just sticking with you. If you go down, this whole point is for nothing.
I'm not a half bad pilot.
You're not. You are getting basically...
Contrary to common belief.
Yeah.
I'm not such a bad pilot myself.
You're getting pretty basic instructions through comms because a channel has been established between you and Surge on how to operate it, so there's no penalties for unfamiliarity. We're going to hand wave that with that.
Well, I do have a slight advantage when it comes to piloting this alien spacecraft. See, I learned how to fly and how to do everything else being completely illiterate. So, the language barrier is not an issue, man.
I mean, it's just Romanian in space. It's space Romanian.
I can't read, dude.
Make me a pilot. Make me a piloting check.
This
I'm
is not
doing one for the
surprising to me.
Draculas. The Dracula's got a 4. Do better.
I'm gonna go ahead and use one of those.
Hell yeah. None of us have done it yet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be doing a 6.
6 is better. You have the lead. This is going to be a relatively short chase because
We're leaving?
Surge is giving you the information. We can always come back, but if we get out of orbit, we can engage the faster than light drives. Smooth sailing from there. Very hard to track.
Where would we go? Where are we going? Where are you taking me?
Anywhere else, we'll come back.
No worries, Surge. I got this. 2 birds, 1 stone. Check this out.
It's the big red handle. Don't do it while we're in the atmosphere.
So what I'm gonna do is
Do it while they're in the atmosphere.
I'm gonna do a full spin where I go wing over wing while also changing direction, coming back the way I came. So I want to cut backwards towards the ones chasing us.
Hell yeah.
And right as I reach them, I'm going to perform the exact same maneuver, but contacting them on my downward portion through on my spin.
I love that. Make a piloting check. There's a turret on the top, just a dorsal turret. If you want to get up there, I don't have to use the comm hand because we're in the same ship now.
That's true. That's true.
It's right on up there.
There's Draculas all over my ship.
Not for long on mine.
There might be some.
Hangars.
Yeah.
And
Check the entrance.
yeah, I am. If there's hangars, I'm gonna just go out and pull them off.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm good at holding on to stuff.
Go for it, man. All right, do it. Just do it. Make a climbing and a fighting check.
I'm gonna be a Dracula.
Both dice explode.
Oh, damn.
Love it. Only 1 dice explodes, but it was a 10. And
That's
it did it again.
That's a 15 on
28
my
on that
piloting
die
check.
for the athletics.
And a 15 on my piloting check for my maneuver.
Both of you roll me 6-sided die. That's how many Draculas or Dracula ships you deal with.
3.
Only one.
You throw 3 Draculas off. There are 3 more.
There's my fighting roll.
That's... You successfully throw those 3 Draculas off with the fighting roll.
I'm just climbing.
You got to and hucked them.
Took out one of our pursuers, baby.
That's not bad.
And we're
There's
going in 2 different directions now. Ha!
That is bad.
Don't worry, man. Sun only rises and sets in one place, baby. Or is that 2? Ah, it doesn't matter.
Wait, he can't read and doesn't know
I'm
directions.
very concerned.
Who's your pilot?
I mean, there's not any Earth compasses on these ships. Maybe he doesn't know. It's nighttime. The sun has fallen.
Maybe he chooses not.
Damn.
He's a very deep guy.
Yeah. All right. Now we're gonna take initiative.
All right.
Here. Take this one.
I'll take this one.
You take this one. This one's for Dracula Mooks. This one's for Dracula ships, of which there are 4 left. Mooks on 2, ships on 10.
Queen of spades.
9.
You go first.
I am going to guess that what I'm about to depress here is either a booster thruster or a weapon, and either way, I'm pointed at this Draculon ship, and both of those options sound good.
Okay. Make a piloting check. Hold on, I gotta grab something. It's just a big coin. It's a big coin to decide whether it's boosters or shootins.
It's gonna be a 7.
7's good. You're gonna connect with whatever the hell you're doing because you had a -2 for being unsure at which one it was. Hold on.
Ooh.
All right. Which one's shooting? Heads or tails?
I'll call it in the air. Tails.
That's heads.
I ram him!
Straight into this thing. Thankfully, the ship you're on, since it's not like a dinky little patrol fighter, has a lot more mass going for it. So you pretty much scrape right above the nose of this thing, and it careens right down into the ocean.
That gets rid of some vampires too.
Yeah, that'll take care of some of the Draculas. Okay. Second one happening is the Dracula ship. So there are now 2 of the Dracula ships left. So they're both gonna try and take shots on you. And they're both moves. They both miss. Best was a 3. That goes down to you.
How many more? There's still more Draculas on the ship, right?
3 more Draculas on the ship.
I want to kill them.
Please. Please kill them for me.
Who else would I kill them for, Master? Who else? No.
Kill them for yourself. Also.
9 is my best.
That's gonna beat Perry's score of one of these Draculas. Roll me damage with your big dumb hands.
My big dumb hands.
Your big dumb silver knuckles.
And that one, because that was just a terrible one. 7 plus 9, 16 plus 2 is 18.
It is gratuitous the way that this Dracula skull just caves in and then busts out the back as you punch it in the head.
Sorry, bro. Shouldn't have Draculaed.
Shouldn't have Dracula. Alright, so in theory that is your turn. Because that's how actions work.
Yep, that's exactly how actions work.
Taking it back down to the Dracula Mooks, they're both going to take swipes at you.
Uh-huh.
Parry is better than a 5.
Oh, yeah.
You're in the clear. So, yeah, no.
Because you're fighting on top of a moving plane. No big
Of
deal.
course. Yeah. So that's going to be the next round of initiative. Whomstever?
5 of diamonds.
Ace of hearts.
Dracula.
Oh.
Dracula Mook's got a joker. Dracula Ship's got a 9 of spades. Dracula Mooks are very frustrated, and they're going to do their best to tag team you and huck you off the ship.
That's a good idea for them.
It's true. I think unopposed fighting or athletics would be appropriate for this.
Very well.
So do as you will. I'm just gonna up them a dice value with the two of them. I got a 9, but you got a 12.
Which turned into a 21.
You got a 21. I am going to allow you to huck one of them with that. Yeah, no. They go to lift, they overextend, and you just kind of like scoop them.
Yeah.
Come right off. Alright, that's gonna be Dracula Mooks. Goes down to you.
Last one.
Last one, make that a fighting roll.
Eight.
8'll do it. Roll me some damage. No raise for the parry, though.
Right. $14, $15.
Describe to me how you destroy the last Dracula Mook with your big meaty fists.
It's less because I need to hold on to something still because I'm
Yeah.
precariously balanced on a plane.
There's like various weird Dracula like fins and gothic.
So I just
gothic
I really
shenanigans going
I
on.
hold down onto like the hatch handle, and really dig my feet in, and then grab the Dracula by his nape and just literally just lift him 4 inches and let go, and watch him go. Woo!
Speared on the nose of James's ship.
Indeed.
And it does not matter that they're not weak to whatever space metal's being used. It was physically ripped in half, and the two sides of the body are nowhere near each other.
Massive trauma
At
to
the
the
bo-
body.
At
Got
the
it.
bottom of the ocean, that Dracula is gone. Hell yeah. So after you got a 5. That's going to be the 2 Dracula ships. They're going to attempt to fire on you yet again.
Come on.
One of them is going to connect.
Hold on, girls. We're gonna take a hit.
Ship toughness is going to be 8 for ship-to-ship weapons. However, it does 10, so your ship takes 1 whole wound.
Can
Never
I
mind.
use one of my bennies for the ship?
Of course you can. That's fancy flying. That's what you're known for.
Piloting?
Yeah, absolutely.
8 explodes. 11.
That's clean. You soak it right.
Yeah, buddy. Good job.
Hell yeah. That goes down to you.
Now, what happened last time was an accident, but it worked out great. Through process of elimination, though, I now know what buttons control the guns.
That is correct.
180, hold in place, open fire.
Make me 3 attack rolls with a -2 penalty to each.
I did this in a video game once.
Of course.
Oh no. Oh, wait, those are 6, 4, and ooh, that one explodes.
We do have to make sure the physics are adhered to a little so that the dumb shit hits harder.
10, 6, 2.
10, 6, 2.
After the penalty.
Right. I'm just gonna ask now, it doesn't matter. Were you aiming at one or splitting it between
Splitting
the
between all of them. We're taking them down.
two? Yeah. 2 left. The 10's gonna take out the first one, and then the combined remaining amount will finish off the second one.
Space party time, girls.
Yeah. And with the sheer amount of like flipping and ramming that you've done, all of the Draculas have been knocked off of your ship. So you're clear.
Oh, I knew they would be, man. Physics. Nobody can hang on to my plane when I'm flying, man. Passengers have a hard
Not
enough
even the
time.
passengers, right?
Oh, speaking of, girls, you okay back there?
They're
No one's
really
back there.
they're really shaken up, but they've all kind of like
Been bounced
settled
around
down.
the whole.
They're pretty
inside.
dinged up, but
Neither of the babies are crying.
That's true.
They give 0 fucks.
Roller Derby Ma is basically a human gyroscope. She knows how to manage. Absolutely. You're gonna get a ping on the little console, and it seems to be a message from something called BRN-KVN. And it says,
Hi.
Artie, nice
Oh,
flying
dude.
back there.
Hey.
I am going to send you coordinates if you would be so kind as to punch them in.
Okay. You want to just like read those out to me, like out loud? Yeah, read the coordinates. No, that won't.
Girls,
Get one of the girls to do
will
it.
you come on over here and help me out with this?
Teach him how to read real quick.
I have a problem. My vision's messed up from that flying. Can't see the numbers on the console. Yeah, that's it.
Great. As soon as we break
36,
at,
24, 36.
Hey!
as soon as you see me jump, pull the big red lever.
There's 2 big red levers.
The one that's not attached to a fire extinguisher.
Cool!
Yes.
Ha!
Nice shooting back there. Punching. Good punching. So, like, half vampire?
Vampire DNA, Dracula DNA specifically. They were trying to make a hybrid. It didn't work out.
Cheers. It doesn't take all too long before you end up breaking atmosphere. You see Surge kind of blink out, and there's a light stream that seems to go on forever right from where they were. And you know that that's your cue to go forward.
All right, aliens, here I come!
That's it.
We're in
Thanks for
hyperspace.
watching,
We're in
guys.
hyperspace.
Oh,
We made it off planet? Which I mean, I was just trying to get off the island.
I told y'all I was running a space opera. We had to go to space.
thank you
But
guys
we
for
ended up
watching
there.
Zoe
That's
Game Night
awesome.
with us.
Yeah, we're here every Thursday, or at least somebody's here every Thursday, and we're always playing a game. It's not always the same game. This week we were playing Savage Worlds by Pinnacle Entertainment. A wonderful product, just came out with their Adventure Edition. Also check out their riff setting. It's phenomenal.
It's really
That's
good.
exactly right, Pax. Nobody told Artie to drop the girls off, so he didn't think of it.
So the Toledo Virgins are going to space.
That's the name of the sequel.
Part 2, the Toledo Virgins go to space.
I hope you guys enjoyed it. We came up with this crazy idea earlier in the week.
I think we should do it
Decided we're gonna
again. I definitely think we should do it again.
I
Yeah.
just thought it would be a fun way of going about it and give you guys something entertaining to do and see. Hey, you got a gig tomorrow, don't you?
Yeah, I'm going to be on Table Takes presented by Gen Con on the Gen Con channel. I think it gets hosted by Zoe, so it'll be on this channel if you really want to see it also. And Masters of the Metaverse is back on Monday.
Yes, it is.
More adventures in Godland.
And out of it.
And out of it, yeah, fighting in the arena. We've got a lot going on with
Yes,
that
we
show
do.
right now. That's so much fun.
I've never watched it. 'cause
Don't
I'm a
forget
bad
to check out
friend.
the Kickstarter for Game Board 1 if you haven't checked it out yet. It's
That
already
thing is
made-
really cool.
It's already made its goal, but if you want to get onto that first batch of it, I would check that out now while you can, because that's going to be really cool. And
It's going
hopefully,
to be a new thing.
yeah, we're going to have one of those here in studio, which is very, very exciting because we can't wait to play with it. It's going to make some of our future endeavors a lot more, well, futuring, I guess.
That'd be so much easier.
All right, well, that is it for Zoe Game Night. We will see you next week. Until then, everybody be safe and keep playing games.
Have fun now.